Don't watch Van Dijk. Don't watch Ramos. Watch Chiellini and learn from him, because that is how you freaking defend.
Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H.
Chiellini's that dude. Chiellini is that dude, man. You cannot mess with that boy called Chiellini, man. You can't do it. You just can't do it, man. Events. I have seen this story just so many times, because when we talk about this, because people will look at that game and say, man, that was a close game, a really close game, and it was a very good game. It was end to end, especially in the first half. Inter had opportunities, Juve had chances, and you could see it was pretty much an equal game. But I've seen that so many times, and I kept saying to myself, what is the issue why do Juventus keep on winning so many of these close games where they don't totally outclass their opponents? Their opponents are within a punching distance, but Juve always end up edging them. Does that make any logical sense for a team to always keep on edging their opponents? And my thing about it is that Juventus just have better players, and Inter don't, and the other teams just do not. Because when I look at Inter Milan, and I was having this issue with your boy Hazem, AC Milan, Serie, aficionado. Like, you look at it in that first half, right? Because Inter Milan, they played really well in that first half. I think for the first half of that first half, I think Inter Milan were on top, and Juventus were actually struggling to really stop the kind of transitions and the kind of space that Inter Milan were creating for themselves. But we look at that opportunity where it was beautifully created, and I think it was Icardi who laid the ball off. You're 1-on-1. You're 4-5 yards out, and you can't put the ball away. Because when I saw that, I was like, I've seen that before. You miss all those chances, you're on top. That means you just give Juventus a chance. And if you give Juventus a sniff, especially in Serie, they will beat you. They will beat you. And you've got to give credit to Mandzukic, man, because I believe Mandzukic is very underrated. He's very underrated because he may not be the most graceful of strikers, the most adept on the ball, but when it comes to clutch, being critical and effective in key moments, how many winning goals has he scored? How many key goals has he scored? I mean, what's it called? It was the guy that scored the winning goal against England to take Croatia to the final. So here, and he scored in the Champions League final. Scored in the opening goal in the Champions League final. So he is so critical at so many moments. And you look at that again, it was just great movements. He peeled away from Asamoah, great timing, great positioning, and a very easy goal. But that easy goal was because of his positioning. And for all of you Cristiano fans out there, I'll be real. Cristiano is playing much better than he was at Real Madrid. I'll give it that. I think he looks better on the ball. He looks far more dangerous on the ball, and he's affecting the game a lot more over 90 minutes, because at Real Madrid, for the large parts, he literally just turned up to score a goal, and he did nothing for mostly 90 minutes. But I think in this, he's definitely doing a lot more. Not enough to be a tier 1 player. I don't think he's in the same class as the guys in tier 1. But I definitely think you could say there's an argument to put him into tier 2, because I think I just think Juventus just have a nice group, because with Cristiano, with Dybala, Mandzukic, I told you I really like what Bentancur is doing. I just think that guy's a really quality player. I just think they have a really, really great unit within them. But Chiellini, man, I think when Chiellini just goes to the defensive mode, he's a different beast. For me, he was that dude of the game. Easily that dude of the game. Because his reading of the game, his tackling, his blocking. And you know why I like Chiellini? There seems to be this whole obsession, and there's like this transition of ball-playing defenders right now that, defenders must be really good on the ball and must contribute attacking-wise. Chiellini is a throwback. And Chiellini is a reminder of the defenders I want on my team. And I want a defender who your first priority is to defend. Tackling, blocking, intercepting, reading of the game, positioning. I want that. Anything more is just extra. But I want a guy who is tough, is physical, is smart, can read the game. That's what Chiellini does so well. And Chiellini just showed you why once upon a time he was one of the best defenders in the world. I don't think he's that right now. I still think Koulibaly right now is the best all-round defender in the world. But he can drop a performance like this, especially in the second half when Inter were really putting a lot of pressure. you could just see Chiellini will just mash in that entire defense, and everybody, like Bonicia, people were like, all right, man, Chiellini, what do we do? And Giorgio was like, chill, relax, we're going to just roll. Just listen to me. I'm going to put you guys on my back, man. So, Juventus winning again, and I just don't know how they can be stopped, because there is no team that is simply as good as Juventus. And this is not as serious as PSG, because in Liga and PSG are just destroying sides. But I do think it's similar in the sense of Juventus, they don't easily beat teams in Serie, but they routinely beat them. I think there is a superiority complex that Juve have over teams in Serie, where Juventus just know that we're going to win. And I think when you transition from that to playing a Barcelona, a Real Madrid, a Liverpool, a Dortmund, and so forth, it's very different, because right now you don't have teams who actually know how to finish, who are actually good, and you're playing against guys who are 4-5. Because again, you're looking at the Serie, how many teams in second, third, fourth have truly world-class players? Not many. And as I said again, for instance, when I look at this team, apart from Icardi, like playing today, apart from Icardi and maybe Visalco, maybe, but still, I don't know how many guys I would call world class in this team. And that's the thing. So Icardi's supporting cast is not good. For me, Perisic has declined. He's not really as good and as dangerous as he once was. So for Juventus, man, I just think that they're going to get that 8th win yet again. They're going to get that 8th win again, and I do not know who can stop these dudes, man. I just don't know who can stop these dudes. You've got to give credit to Allegri, because again, I just think these guys are supremely organized. They're defensively amazing. They know exactly what they do, and I think especially how he's implemented Cristiano into the squad and how he's been able to use Mandzukic, Bentancur, Cancelo, and so forth. There is just an amazing balance between defense and attack in this team. So I just think it's a matter of time until they mathematically wrap up the Serie. But I just think it's about what more can these guys achieve, and can they take their football, and can they raise, because they have to raise the level, because you will have to play better when they play other sides. They have to be offensively better, attacking better, and they have to be a lot more ruthless with the chances that they create when they play better sides. But they can get away with it because you're playing against teams who you're just far too superior than. So you always know that other chance will come in. But yeah, big shout out to Chiellini, man. That dude loves defending, and any young child wanting to be a defender, don't watch Van Dijk, don't watch Ramos, watch Chiellini and learn from him, because that is how you freaking defend. Icardi, how long do you want to stay at Inter for? Like this, man. I'm just saying. Thanks for watching the video. Now think about becoming a Football Hot patron by pledging an amount each month, and then gain access to exclusive content only on the Football Hot patron page. Peace. Head over to the official site at halffootballhot.com, or just click over here.